Hi everyone. My name is Jess Robbins. I teach 6th, 7th, and 8th grade health and PE at Springton Lake. I'm going to be creating for you my back to school night video if you weren't able to make it. In behind me, I'm going to have a presentation going, so if at any point you can't necessarily see me, you'll still be able to hear my voice. So just give me 1 second to get this set up. So this is my presentation specifically for 6th and 7th grade PE. If your child has me for 8th grade health, there will be a different presentation for that. This is again just the link for 6th and 7th grade PE. So welcome back to school for the 2021 school year. Hopefully this school year will be a lot better than the last in terms of the fact that we're actually in school. Just a little bit about me professionally. A lot of you know me because I've been here for 11 years. I've taught many of the current students' older siblings, cousins, family members. But again, I've been at Springton Lake for 11 years. I teach 6th grade PE, 7th grade PE, and 8th grade health. I have taught those 3 subjects since I started here. In the past, I have coached 7th grade girls soccer. I did that for about 10 years. I coached 7th and 8th grade girls softball for about 8 years, and I also coached Pencrest varsity swimming for 4 years. At one point, I was coaching 3 sports, and I had no life. I do have my master's plus 60 additional credits, and I also have an administrative certificate. For graduate school, I attended Penn State. I also attended Penn State for my undergrad. We are a huge Penn State household. If your child has had me in the past, you probably already know that. I love teaching students how to enjoy fitness. So a lot of students come in here, they're a little bit apprehensive about fitness. They don't really understand it. But my goal is to teach them how to live a healthy lifestyle. I really love teaching middle school. It's my happy place. I've taught all 3 levels. I've been at the high school, I've been at the elementary school, and middle school is just so much fun. It can be challenging at times, but challenge is always good. And I will be teaching your children that because we see that sometimes when things are challenging, kids like to give up. So I hope to help with that. My personal favorite units that I teach in PE are cooperative activities. I personally believe this is a skill you need for the rest of your life. Cooperative activities will never go away. The likelihood of you having a job where you have to cooperate with other people is extremely high. So I feel like this is something that your child or children really need to know. And then lastly, adventure education. We are so lucky here at Springton Lake to have the adventure education unit that we have. We are just so lucky. There's no other school anywhere in this area that has the resources that we have. So your child is very lucky. A little bit about me personally. I grew up in and attended school in the Lower Merion School District. I grew up in Bala-Cynwyd. I am married to my husband, Wayne, and we have a son named Blake. He just turned 2. His picture is over there on the side. We also have a dog named Josie. She was my first baby. She just turned 9. Both my husband and I have attended Penn State, and we have season football tickets. We go up to State College a lot. We love it up there. It's our happy place. We love seeing everything, doing everything. We love walking around campus. It's an awesome place. In my free time, I like to watch and play all kinds of sports. I'm super active in my personal life. I take my son on walks and runs and hikes, and we go to the farm, and I feel like we're just always doing something. And then for me, listening to music and being outside are super relaxing. So it's just a little bit about me personally. On my Schoology page is our guideline sheet, but I'm going to give you a little bit of a summary of important things that you need to know. So my guideline sheet, again, is on Schoology at all times for your child to view. I will be seeing your child either on days 1, 3, 5, or 2, 4, 6. So I see them one or the other. So I basically see them every other day. Now, day 7 makes it a little bit confusing. But I will sometimes see your child on day 7, and your child's music teacher will explain that to them. But for all intents and purposes, I'm going to see your child every other day. They are going to be required to change their clothes for this school year. So this is very different than last school year. Last school year, the students did not change. We didn't utilize our locker rooms. This year we will. So they will need a specific yellow PE shirt and red shorts. So they can buy this yellow shirt at school, at the school store during their lunch. They'll sell it pretty much every day for the first month of school. And then they can have any red shorts. It does not have to be the red shorts that we sell here at Springton. It can be any red shorts, okay? If your child needs to be medically excused for any reason, we will need a doctor's note. Any reason. This applies to both students who are virtual and in person. You can send it to me personally and the school nurse. We work extremely closely with Mrs. Hartner, the school nurse. But this is very important. So if your child basically is going to be out for more than like one class, because they maybe like hurt themselves, they need one class rest, that's different. But if they're going to be out for more than one class, we will need a doctor's note. Every day, your child will receive a daily grade out of 15 points. The breakdown of those 15 points can be found on the actual guideline sheet, but basically the students are being graded on their effort and participation, whether they're meeting the objectives of class, whether they have good sportsmanship, etc., and then they're changing for classes a small portion. It's like 3 points. So that's how they're getting 15 points. So every day on TAC, you'll see a 15-point grade for your child. The expectation is that your child is moving during class and that they have good sportsmanship at all times. Those are really the two things I'm concerned about. And I'll tell your child this. I don't care if they are the best student ever at the activity we're doing or the worst. All I care about is that they're trying their best. So as long as they're trying their best, you can assure that they're going to get full credit for the day. A short expectation of what you can expect for the year. So if all goes as planned, we will be starting the year with a bunch of cooperative activities, and then we'll move into some cool units, things like soccer, and these are just a few examples. We do way, way more than this, but we'll do some soccer, we'll do some pickleball, we'll do badminton, we'll do adventure education. We have tons of different activities that we use with the kids. These activities we hope are challenging but fun. Again, I said this in the beginning, but I really want your child to be resilient. So if something is challenging, I want them to be able to work through it and not give up. And that's not easy, okay? So hopefully we can work with them during the year to figure that out and how to go about doing that. I have received a lot of questions about swimming. So to be completely honest, we are not 100% sure if we will be swimming this year. So we were told we were swimming, and that then about a week later, the mask mandate came back. So I do not know at this point in time if we're swimming, but I will 100% send an email to you as soon as I have any information about this. If we do swim, students will need a bathing suit. So the boys' bathing suits should have a liner in them. A lot of the males choose to wear a swim shirt. It's totally up to them, whatever their comfort level is. And then girls will need a one-piece bathing suit. We can't have them wear any two pieces. They'll also need a towel. Swim caps and goggles are optional, but I highly recommend them. They're just gonna make the experience of swimming way more comfortable. When we do swim, it's a great mix. It's sometimes activities, sometimes stroke work, sometimes life skills like treading water, floating, things like that. So swimming is pretty well balanced. It's just getting your child in the pool. We do have many students who are apprehensive about swimming. They will be okay as long as they follow our directions. We do have flotation devices that they can wear to help them feel more comfortable. And I like to think we do a good job down at the pool to make everybody as comfortable as possible. The last slide is just some other information. So if your child ever needs anything from me during class, I'm asking you to please ask them to advocate for themselves. So if your child hurts themselves or they need something specific, please have them communicate with me. That's really important for them to be successful. I have to know what they need, especially if it's in the moment. And along these lines, like, I'm here to support your child. I want them to be successful and do the best they can. And I want them to have fun and enjoy class. So that all relates to each other, because if they need something and I'm not giving it to them, they're probably not going to be enjoying class. And then lastly, if you ever have any questions, you can always email me or call me at these emails and numbers. So let me exit this. So again, that is my back to school night presentation for the 2021 school year. Again, if you ever have any questions, please shoot me an email. And I look forward to working with your child this year. Thank you so much.